Pastor Tony is very, very busy this morning, and we have a young man here, very vibrant looking, smiling, and want to talk to the people. So, Mr. Bailey.
Yes, sir.
I want you to tell the people who you are,
yes, sir,
and why you are here.
I'm Peter Bailey. Most people know me from my films, Paradise Discovered series. After the hurricanes in 2017, I produced a two-part series that captured our people's spirit and our resilience. Because as a journalist, Roosevelt, basically I didn't feel our people's story was covered the way it needs to be covered. So as a journalist, I took it upon myself to do that.
Hold a second. Yes, you on the call. We're listening to you. Please go ahead and tell us what you wanted to say.
David.
Yes.
Yes, I'm calling. Okay, this is Miss Ginny's daughter. I'm at Doctor's Choice in Subbase. I brought you the black wattle tree.
Yes.
When you finish your program, can you please come for it?
Thanks a lot. Absolutely, I will. Thank you so much.
I have one for Victor as well.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right.
Bye.
Won't have any cold anymore.
Black water.
Black water. Yes,
That's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, so what I'm here today, though, I mean, for years I've been doing a lot in the community. I have a very popular docu-series called Nightcap, which I brought to the students throughout the territory, teaching them basically filmmaking and digital media. And why I'm here today, it's election season, and I put my bid in for the Senate.
Running for the Senate?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just, I want to bring a different perspective. I think that life's about progress, and life's about an intergenerational bridge.
Yes.
So when I look at our future, I don't think I know I have a lot to add, because I've already added a lot of value to the territory. But I'm one man to say, Roosevelt, I don't like to be a spectator in life's arena. You know, it's one thing, as an artist, as a creative, I think it's a little bit self-serving sometimes. You know, we sit back as an artist and we create films and books and stories to inspire the architects in the arena, but we don't put our hands in the arena. So as a man, as a leader, it's time for me to be in the arena and adding.
You know, you asked a question as you sat down there.
Yes, sir.
Are you Victor, sitting there, Victor Hideout?
Yeah,
You know my father.
Yeah, of course, my father,
But
Joe Bailey.
you and
Pastor
Victor
Joe.
resemble each other.
Well, good people look alike. Good people look alike.
Yes.
Watch that insinuation, Roosevelt.
Yes.
Indeed.
So, Victor, you knew his father?
I knew his father. I knew his father well. He had the program Sky Violet. He used to come on every Sunday morning, and worked with the insurance company. Yeah, good people.
Good. So, what motivated you to want to be a part of the system, to be a senator?
The truth is, if you look at my films, my body of work, it actually was a training ground. You know, when you produce films, your goal is to get a group of people around a common goal, a common ground, which is to inspire. I'm not saying it's the same as lawmaking, but throughout their process, throughout the work with the students, throughout over the years of consistently connecting with our students on the ground and developing programs, the Office of Gun Violence Prevention, that's something in 2020 that lawmaker Sandra Jackson, we had a conversation, because over the years, my mother was a retired nurse, and she would always call me over the years and say, son, you're a young man from here, you have to do something, you know, you're doing a lot of amazing things. And a lot of times, Roosevelt, we tell kids to dream, but we don't give them an example of the dream.
That's right.
And I remember being in Eudora, Kansas, sitting in class, and I was a frustrated student because I was gifted. And I used to get mad, not necessarily at the educators, but feeling like this society's not preparing me for where I really want to go. I don't think it was intentional. It's just that I felt forgotten a little bit. I felt like there's an essay I wrote called Trap Genius, right? Where you have these gifts, you have these dreams, but you don't have a bridge, a connection to these dreams. So I felt if I ever grow up and become that person, I'll be that person for me. And I tell people, it sounds cliche, Roosevelt, but it's true. I pinch myself because I became what I dreamed about becoming. And coming from an island and going away to America and doing the things I've did, it felt isolated. I was never one to want to get in the room and then close the back door. I think the goal of life is to carve a path and make sure others behind you can come behind it. That's what my father. That's what he stood for.
You know what impresses me
Yes, sir.
a lot about you?
Yes, sir.
You speak well, very eloquently.
Oh, thank you.
And this is good. It tells me that you read and read a lot.
Yes,
I
sir.
served in the legislature for 5 terms.
Mhm.
And I served with senators, some of whom would read everything and would excel. But I know of a couple who read nothing, all politics. You can't serve your community well if you don't read,
No.
because important documents come to the legislature every day. And you have to have the capability
Yes,
of reading, analyzing, then making a decision.
Yes, sir.
And I'm troubled with people who can't even read or want to represent people. I can't support anybody like that. I can't. I really can't.
I'm a writer, actually. My
You're a
grade-
writer.
Yeah,
Yes.
I used to write
And that
for
is
Time
good. So you have a lot to
magazine.
offer this community.
I believe I do. I
Yes.
believe I do. Like I tell people, I just want to expand upon what I've already done,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be the Office of Gun Violence Prevention, where that was my first taste of getting a bill passed,
Mm-hmm.
because we sat down, crafted the bill, and advocated for it. Now, I'll be blunt and say, after it was implemented, I had no part of it. So that's something, getting our young people focused on something productive is essential.
But don't you think you have started pretty late?
In the campaign?
Yes, in the campaign.
That was intentional. That was intentional because everybody said, Peter, why you didn't campaign during the carnival? No. I don't think people. I'm a serious guy, Roosevelt. I'm not doing this because I'm not doing this for a come up. I'm not doing this to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I have a name. You know, I've put my foot in God's imprint on this
gentleman
planet.
before you just
already.
talked about God.
Oh yeah,
And because
yeah.
you can't do anything,
No,
that's
anything.
without God.
I'm a pastor's son, you know.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So for me, when I came out to announce that I'm running, I wanted people to take me serious.
pastor, so I don't know exactly who his father is.
I wanted to be taken serious. I love our culture, but I don't think during Juve and Carnival people, the message I have, it's serious. I'm here to make a serious statement.
Yeah, there's
Really?
a time and a place.
Time and a
There's
place,
season, yes.
So you're running
Yes,
for
sir.
the Senate,
Yes, sir.
the 37th Senate,
Yes, sir.
and you're running as a
Democrat.
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 That's music to my ears.
I know, but people have asked me.
I love that. I love to hear that.
You love the area.
Absolutely.
But I gotta be honest, you know, Roosevelt, there's a lot of people. Over the years, I've accrued a very strong support base.
Mm-hmm.
And because of my thought process, it's very independent, you know, thinking. So some of my supporters, Peter, you're a Democrat? You're with the Democrat? And I'll say this. Over the years, I'll just be blunt. Living in the U.S., I used to be frustrated with both political parties. When I used to write for Time magazine, I felt that the Democratic Party.
So you wrote for the Time magazine?
Time magazine, Newsweek
You're
magazine.
outstanding, man. I subscribe to the Time magazine. I
Yeah.
love the Time
I was the
magazine.
youngest writer at Time magazine. I was 23 years old.
Yeah, you bring a lot to this table.
I've heard I need to promote myself more, but my
Yes.
father taught me, let your work speak.
Yeah,
right?
but in this arena,
It's
you
different.
better promote yourself.
I'm noticing it's different. It's different. So actually, the New York Times op-ed I wrote after the hurricanes, Has America Forgotten the Virgin Islands? That op-ed is what really put our issues in front of global space. And out of all the things I've done, that meant a lot to me. Because Roosevelt, imagine growing up with a dream and then being God presenting a moment in your life where you get to use that God-given gift to empower the people you come from. That's something I'll take.
Let me tell you something right now.
Yes, sir.
I am committed to be supporting you. I ain't hiding it.
Not being
Because I
biased.
love to hear intelligent people speak.
Thank you.
Because it tells me they would make intelligent decisions and take intelligent action. And that's what you want.
Indeed.
That's what you want. Victor.
Yeah, it's refreshing, quite refreshing to have somebody, young person, want to put their hat in the ring. You know, you spoke about your experience as you do at Kent High
Yes,
School.
sir.
What plans have you got? How would you change things now? We don't have a lot of time, but it's enough. But in a synopsis, tell us how you change things
Well,
educationally.
What's amazing is we've heard these discussions about VI history and the curriculum. And I think a society begins with the morale. I think our people's morale is a bit low. you have to lift the confidence and belief in self.
Mm-hmm.
So while as Eudorican, I actually thought the territory, my nightcap live show, I started bringing on my guests, different actors, different very important people, bringing them to the students to have a discussion. And while having a discussion, the students actually film the actual show. So it's threefold. We're creating a space where these students are learning the development of digital media and film so they can have a job. Secondfold, they're building a relationship with someone that could change their lives. And thirdfold, most important, exposure. You can't become a doctor if you don't see, touch, and feel one. You can't become an author if you don't meet one, right? So once again, we tell our kids to dream, but we have to bring them the dream. And my life has been a dream.
Someone may have just tuned in and
Yes,
don't
sir.
know who you are. Would you tell them your name and what you're doing?
I'm Peter Bailey. I'm running for Senate in the St. Thomas and St. John district. And I'm here to bring value and add a different perspective.
Absolutely.
Different perspective.
Bring value and a different perspective. I love that. I love this. The gentleman's name is Peter Bailey, and he's running for the Senate. They will be drawing numbers
You have a
Yes, on
contact
Friday.
number?
on Friday.
Yes, on Fridays.
And as soon as you get the
On
number, let
Friday.
us know, let the
Yes,
people
sir.
know this is Peter Bailey's number, whatever that number is.
Yes, sir.
A
Okay?
telephone number first.
305.
What's it?
305, still my Miami number, 742
742
1520.
1520.
Yes. And I want to say something, a lot of respect to our elders, because I see an intergenerational shift. And what I don't see is a coming together. I want to say that the young people were here, but wisdom is something you learn through experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with the new tools we, the younger ones, have, if we could pair the wisdom of our elders with our tools, we could go very far.
Very far.
So I'm very
far.
dedicated to see how we can bridge that gap.
That's right. I am so very pleased that you've come on. And my very good friend,
Yes,
Ali
sir.
Petros,
Yes,
called
sir.
me. I said, hey, listen, I have a friend running for the Senate. It's Peter Bailey. I said, well, I don't know Peter Bailey. But once he started talking to Ali, a man of good judgment, a man who I believe in, I have a lot of confidence and trust in, recommended him. I have no choice. Now I'm hearing him for myself.
Right.
I'm sold.
So
I am totally sold.
I'm from the old school.
Yes, sir.
So I know that you have your Facebook and whatnot to get in touch with the young people.
Of course. So
You're doing a good job with
Instagram,
that, right?
it's Peter Bailey on Facebook, and then Instagram is at I am Peter Bailey.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Peter Bailey, radio brings results.
I heard.
Radio brings
I've heard.
results.
I've been told.
So get out there. Do you have any kind of paraphernalia, anything yet?
I've been told. The website is up, electpeterbailey.com.
Something you could give somebody in their hand.
That-
Somebody want to feel it
that
and
they-
look and see
they
who
can
Peter
read
Bailey
it.
My
is.
printers actually have the brochures will be ready next week.
Okay,
Yes,
please. So
yes.
let it get into hands.
With the vision statement,
Yes.
the plans.
And wherever you go,
Yes,
put
sir.
one in somebody's hand. Shake somebody. Say, I am Peter Bailey.
Right.
I am running for the Senate. I would kindly like to ask you for your vote. Because some people, you never ask them for their vote.
Yeah.
True.
They don't vote for you, you know.
Ask and you shall receive.
I'm telling you, you have to ask them.
Indeed.
So that's very important, and I'm very pleased that you've come in to talk to the public.
Yes, sir.
And I'm committing myself right now that you have my support.
I'm gonna hold you
My
to that.
support.
I'm gonna hold you because in show
And I'm
business
going
we
to
say that,
influence-
but I'm
I'm
gonna hold
going
you
to
to that.
influence a lot of people
Yes, sir.
to vote for you.
It's a breath of fresh air, man.
A
Thank you.
breath of fresh air.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I'm certain that people who are listening understand this as well. You're on the air, pass it on.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
I sent in a debt announcement yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I was waiting to hear from someone, but somebody haven't.
That you need to call. Yeah, you need to call the office. Okay. They'll pick up the phone. You.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pick
hold
up.
on. Okay, they'll pick up the
Yeah, pick up
phone.
on it.
Don't go.
Okay.
Put it on hold. He coming. He coming, Peter. Yeah. Yeah. This lady trying to get.
Yeah? Pick up,
Yeah. Okay.
Call
Call back,
the
please.
station.
And someone else will answer the phone. Yeah. Good. Yes. So, Mr. Bailey,
Yes, sir.
Senator Bailey, we are really so humbled to have a man of your intellect,
Thank you.
to come in and talking to the people and letting them know who you are
Yes.
and what you want to do for the people, especially a generation that seems to be lost. That seems to be lost. Some of them, I'm telling you,
We grew up in a different world,
a different world.
right? We have access that we never had before.
Mhm.
So I tell people sometimes premature success is
Mhm.
actually worse than not having opportunity at all.
That's right.
So it's about learning these new tools we have.
So your final word to the people.
Final word to the people is we are Virgin Islanders, you know, and we've been blessed. You know, I tell people all the time, they say we were born in this small island, but we have to flip that. I think about it sometimes, with all the places in God's green world I could be born on this 28, 32 square mile island. That's a gift. It's a reason for being. It's a reason why Rockefeller. It's a reason why this port, Charlotte Marley's port, was the most successful and most important in the New World at one time. There's a reason why the first slave insurrection occurred on St. John in 1733. There's a reason the world's most powerful, most innovative, and wealthy are drawn to our shores. It's just time for us now to own a piece of that wealth, that opportunity. And
I love this, man.
That's it.
You're speaking of my alley big time. I love it.
Yeah, and
I love it.
when you're introducing yourself, especially to the seniors,
Yes, sir.
let them know that your father's name was Joe Bailey.
Yes, Joe Bailey.
And he had the program Sunday morning, Sky
Yeah,
Pilots.
I heard my
Sky
voice
Pilot.
is like his. Somebody saw me. You're Joe Bailey's son.
Yeah,
He had that
yeah.
voice.
That's interesting.
I didn't. My father was like me. He was a man about his work. He was not a showboating man. I learned so much about what he did after he passed. He started the first church in St. John. I didn't so much I knew. So it's funny how his spirit is living through me.
That is good.
Very
That is good.
fascinating.
And listen, it didn't happen yesterday. It's happening today because this is when God wants it to happen.
Exactly.
So, hey,
Indeed.
Yep.
blessings
Thank you.
in a very special way.
You've got lots of work to do, but
I do.
start now.
You have the energy,
I
you
appreciate
have the
it.
drive,
I appreciate it.
and you have the intellect.
Appreciate it.
People got to know.
Indeed.
So we appreciate best wishes, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
And
It's an honor.
and tell Ali
I will. I'm
We
sure he's
fulfilled.
listening.
We our plan,
You did.
our commitment.
You did.
All
You're a
right.
man of your word.
Have a great day, okay?
You too. I
Let's
wish you
see
so.
you again soon.
Yes, sir.
Soon as
See
you
you
get
soon.
some pennies together.
Yes, yes. Campaigns cost. Yes, sir.
We have another